goon. Guess who stepped in the room? No bride and groom. January June. Turning over this table using a spoon. Jumping out the water, turning to a goon. Everything is good. Not the room. I've been house and home. Stomping on everything. I've gone and roam. No tumor. Long rumor. Everything cold boomer. Still kicking it hard. Cold super. It ain't Luther. Not your computer. Said I got their brain still in stupor. Can you feel it? Everything gone. That's familiar. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you kill it? I don't know. I've been gone. Fried in a skillet. Another biscuit. Double biscuit. Ripping into Mars. Got a couple bars. And yeah, I'm using the laws. Who's in charge? Everything is good. That's regardless. Every time I spit it from my nodders. My nod has the hardest. Couldn't even sing it on my party. Floating out this border, and that's retarded, cold-hearted, barbaric, and near it. Couldn't move it, screaming, couldn't wear it. A little nearer than the atmosphere. See it that clear for the monkeys from nowhere. Jumping out here, attacking the bear. See the package is where, the package is where, the fresh out of there. Getting out of here, getting the skins, there's the gear. Now, close to your pair, I've been reaching your ear. Jumping over, something in here, trying to keep it clear. Yes, sir. I'm still back in the nectar, saying everything better. Holy cheddar, who do it better? Grabbing up the letter, and birds of a feather probably flock together. And this whatever, I've been doing better with my whole lightning. Kick them hardest, grease lightning. Everything I'm seeing me gone. What you hyping? Pipe, been kicking flows, trifling. So we back. Now I got the fan on here playing this. Alright, I'm trying to stay cool. Alright. Still rocking, keep it. No, still popping, executing. Banana hoppies, everything I'm seeing, I'm moving. I'm still rocking. Stay done. You don't save it. I ain't taking chances. Vegas, still kicking. I'm like King David for the flavors. Now later. Clock hard, alligators, see how we do it, serving light waiters, telling yellow pages, see it's good, man, they made us, and every type of hater and player, trying to get on the level, I've been good, man, to give them a shovel, I've been spitting flows, look like a rebel, I've been good, now, just on my level, reflecting, collected, hold on, man. Smoking, we got the munching, everything is good now. Yeah, I'm straight. Alright, so we're back, bro. That seems like some old. Yeah, like if you had a soundtrack or something, that's what this song sounds like. Somebody gave somebody something like, I want you to do something with monsters and zombies. Alright, yeah. All right. Most people are like, oh, you rap too. Nah, I'm a wordsmith, man. I'm just a wordsmith. All right. Wherever those endeavors is there, I'm there. I know I got the fan up there high. Look, man, it's hot in here, goddamn it. I ain't gonna bullshit you. All right. I'm trying to get the camera, trying to get everything right. We're back. No, and thank you, Beast Mode and the Cash App, and we said Mad Hatter. At least these two brothers and sisters ain't forgot about me. Make sure that you go ahead to
talk. Anybody could be powerful. Anybody could be Superman. Everybody could be a king. Anybody could be anything on TikTok. But in real life, I promise you, they're not ready for this. And I'm gonna end on that note. Does anyone want to say anything on the way out?
I want to say something. I think it's disingenuous to start a movement where you say you are delineating. You are delineating. You are separating yourself. And then turn around and say that it is the other people who have drawn a line when it is you who have said you are delineating. I think you need to understand what words mean. So you are delineating. That means that you are putting yourself away from the rest of Black people in this country. So you cannot then turn around and say it is those people who you have delineated from that is drawing a line in the sand.
my question here, right? Before we get all the way down on Mud Hill, right? All right, around a back alley, nigga. All right, somebody asked you with a beer bottle on his stomach. All right, sleep. Before we get all the way down the road, all right, why? Huh? What's it to you? All right, I want to answer this for you real quick, man. Black people are the ones who put the boots on and the capes, nigga. All right, we're Batman, nigga. All right, when some bullshit happens in America, we're Batman. All right, so niggas want us to put the cape on. You see what Trump doing? I seen it. All right, I ain't trying to throw shade. I'm not. I'm just watching the news just like anybody else, man. Don't try to be petty, man. Niggas always trying to think I'm being petty, man. I ain't being petty. All right. What I'm trying to tell you here is this real quick here, Halls. A lot of them folks feel like they need all the support they can get. All right, everything. All right, they can't really afford to have any allegiance questioned, Halls. None. All right, I need every nigga you know over here. All right, do they know some more niggas? All right, that's how many niggas they need. All right, you say how many they need? That many. All right, because that's how many black folks are not showing up. We're not getting involved in a lot of this, we said the sentimental stuff in here, and these things that ain't got nothing to do with us. We ain't getting involved in any of that, dude. All right? Yeah, immigration stuff. All right? What have you. Now, when it comes to you getting mowed down by law enforcement, black folks are still coming to support you. All right? That is something unified. I don't care if it's Botham John or any one of these other young men here, all right, that were of non-freedman lineage. Black people were in the streets to make sure you got justice. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. Freedman, nigga. We kept your story alive, nigga. When, all right, the McMichaels was chilling for 2 years. Talk about 2 years and some change before any charges got brought to him. They passed it around the neighborhood and shit. All right. It's like, all right, well, who got justice? Freedman. All right. No, nobody else. All right. Well, other people involved, of course. All right. But we're the don't be no fool. All right. No, don't be anybody's fool. We said smash the like button here real quick. All right. Now let's get back here to this.
Caribbeans, Africans never had an issue. You woke up one day and like Tariq Nasher tell you that you need to separate. Understand you started this.
Hold on, let me say something to this. Them is because they were the most rebellious.
What? Huh? No, it's gotta make sense, man. People can't just say anything. All right. No, y'all wonder where the term line tether come from. All right. Right there. Right there. All right. Yeah, this is unnecessary here. You need to go and read a book. You did that and did that. All right. All right. All right. Come on, hoes. All right. And we let her get down for a minute, man. All right. Before I stopped it. All right. Yeah. Yeah. What is this? Oh, let's finish listening to this. All right. You got attention, man.
You guys don't talk about no line and no sand because you guys are not ready for deportations. You can't deport all of us, and you're powerless.
If we so goddamn powerless, then why are you all in our spaces? Huh? What you keep looking for powerless people for? All right. Yo, you looking for a powerless person to do what for you? I guess that person must have more power than you claim they got. Huh? No, I don't want to hear the bullshit, man. All right. Yeah, these jokers, how they talk to you when they see how they get funky when they get mad. You see how they get? See how funky they get? All right. Like, damn, yo. All right. No, you done broke bread with a nigga. You got your flip-flops in here. You getting refugee benefits and shit. No, it's all love, yo. It's all love. All right. Or they can't deport all of us. They get up and you have no power. You just like, okay, all right, well, what you all in our face for then? All right, niggas trying to confuse you with Pan-Africanism and all of this bullshit that they don't even practice in their own homeland. I seen the way that they snatching niggas up in South Africa. All right, citizens arrest. All right, you got 50 of the village people with sticks kicking your ass, nigga. All right, personally dropping you off at the police department, nigga. All right, all 50 of them. All right, talking about nigga beat up good, dude. They didn't whoop his ass for a concentrated amount of time, nigga. All right, they just dragging him up to the police station. All right, this is in South Africa. All right, so I don't want to hear that shit. All right, don't tell me, nigga. All right, I know what I see. All right, talking all this unity bull crap, nigga. Get your ass, nigga. All right, where? All right, yeah, that's a hustle. That's a scam, nigga. All right. We ain't got no business to fraternize with each other. All right. Yeah, hold on.
And the reason why they had to put them where they put them is because they were the most rebellious. You guys don't talk about no line and no sand, because you guys are not ready for deportations. You can't deport all of us, and you're powerless. Cornelius, you have no power. The only thing you have is a mouth. You're powerless. You have no power in Congress. You have no power in the Senate, the White House, nothing. Your name can't buy you even grocery. FBA can't buy you nothing. You're broke. Your leader is broke. Your movement is broke. You don't do anything for the Black community. The only thing you try to do is rip and tear apart. Okay?
Yeah. That's speaking a lot from a person who fled from their land and literally tore apart their community. All right, fleeing, leaving babies behind and shit. All right, yeah, that's a whole lot of girth from a person coming from that standard. All right, yeah,
So,
yes,
over and over and over again.
Yes,
And mentally, I'm strong, but it really broke me.
I believe me, I'm right there with you, and we just got to keep putting out the message. And a lot of times, as you know, you heard them.
Love they melody. All right, talking about my babies. All right, lower education, man. This is coonery talk. All right. Now I always told y'all this. No, that there is no high standard of bootlicking. All right, it ain't upper echelon level. All right, where civilized Negroes, all right, can put a pair of buck dancing shoes on, all right, and get praise. There's no type of society, dude. All right, it ain't. All right, it's called, man. All right, you good until you ain't good. Let's go over here to Officer Tatum. All right, and Rella. All right. He puts up here, Brandon Tatum is fighting hard for Candace Owens' old position in white society. Well, he ain't going to get it. All right. Not at all. All right. They didn't pass out their paychecks for the people that they want to get paid. All right. If you wasn't on the list, oh well. All right. He didn't have tap shoes on for years. For years. All right. Officer Tatum. All right. Oh, this is him, y'all. All right. Fair use. Yeah. All right. When them bastards went to run into the damn Capitol, dude, all right, the insurrection, all right, upon cigarette butts and all of this shit, they also put a bunch of Antifa stickers on the wall. No, those niggas. All right. Yeah. All right. No, Antifa. You had one of these little weird ass jokers in national security talking about the biggest threat to national security is Antifa. Like, man, get your funky ass out of here. All right, let's let you know you ain't doing your goddamn job. You ain't doing shit. All right, if you can sit your goofy ass up there, I'm talking in front of Congress. All right, with a straight face, with your lying ass. All right, and tell them, that what national security should really be paying attention to is Antifa. All right. Explain to us exactly what the hell that is. You ask one of these clowns to explain Antifa to you. Lame ass niggas. All right. No, watch them start babbling. All right, they're not gonna come to a distinct point at all. It's gonna be naming all types of shit. All right, right.
White nationalist perspectives, but I'm telling you, the guy who's running the organization is a black guy. They're listening to one side. I know guys in the Proud Boys. They're not racist. They supported one of our black events to protect
So
us
when
from
they're
Antifa.
saying things like "white man fight back," what do you think the messaging is?
If you're a racist person, you see that as race. If you're seeing that injustice is happening to white people as well as black people, and you're standing up for the injustice against white people, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, it is, nigga. Because most of the time, it ain't no injustices going on with white people. It's white folks violating black people's rights here, Hoss, and hoping that they can have the rights to do so without impunity, nigga. All right? This is why you survived in the police department. All right? No. All right? Because you believe that a certain level of ass kissing was going to get you something. All right? That's why I say I disagree. You ain't getting Candace Owens' old position, nigga. You're not. All right? Because them white folks know that they can pull his card at any time, just like they did before. All right, calling him all types of niggas and every damn thing else. We didn't get upset. All right, he was beefing with the UFC dude. Some of y'all remember that. All right. Yeah, he straight up called him a coon. All right. Yeah, white dude. All right, hold on.
Because white people are under attack in many of these cases. We see it right now in the case that I just exposed
Yeah, go look
with
that
Nola
shit up,
Wells.
please. I just called him a boot licking Sambo. And let him know. Oh, in the same Rabbi Schmitty way of Candace Owens, since we're talking about that. All right. Look, I can come up in here and talk funky to you. Huh? Talk greasy to you, talk dirty to you. All right. And black people ain't coming because black folks don't fool with you, nigga. All right. Yes, I can drop Macho Man elbows on your head and get racist, nigga. All right. And they ain't gonna show up. All right. You're all alone. You said, what my man say? You are on your own, nigga. All right. And the white folks know it. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. No, you can't even try to front like you got black support, like some niggas like, man, stop it, dude. You know what? Cut this shit out right now. All right. Ain't no black people coming. All right. Yeah, you're done. All right. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I know old bootlicking niggas that will support Candace Owens in private. I know them. I know some of these niggas. All right, but they're not coming to your aid. All right. They don't really want people to know they doing that shit publicly. All right. Yeah, I just heard something that Candace Owens had said and I heard my man say that shit. All right. All right, man, you better stop listening to that bullshit, man. All right, that's all I could tell him. No, because I love him, you understand? All right, you can stop a nigga with doing what he want to do. All right, one of my people's goddamn listening to goddamn Tommy Sotomayor, nigga. I'm like, oh my God, no. All right, please stop listening to this nigga. All right, you talk about poisoning your mind. All right, yeah, Yeah, that nigga he got all of them niggas then got their Negro wake up call. All right. He thought he was gonna come into an all white space talking about I'm a man or I'm a human being and a person. All right, you know, and Richard Spencer said, man, who are you? Like, what do you stand for? All right. Yeah, get your boot licking ass up out. He's like, look, I'm a white man. All right. What do you stand for? All right, yeah, I'm a human being, you know, as a person, as people, you know. He's like, man, he's like, what are you talking about? All right, yeah, Richard Spencer carried the shit out of him. All right, yeah, he was begging to get in. All right, you know, whatever they were talking about, he was just begging to, all right, to stand around and be relevant. Like, nigga, get your boot licking ass out of here. All right, no, he just tore him apart in front of everybody. All right. Right. Okay. Now, we're going to go over here to a homeowner. A Karen knocked on a homeowner's door to find out who lives there, y'all better stop this shit. All right, hold on, fair use.
Can I help you? Yes. I'm a neighbor and I was wondering who, I saw someone here and I hadn't seen anyone here, so I
Okay.
was, is everything okay?
Everything's fine.
And you are?
None of your business. And please
What?
get off my property. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you see how white folks deal with other white, you see how white folks deal with other nosy white folks? All right, you see this? No, that means you understand each other's intentions. All right, no, from a cultural perspective. All right, no, you're gonna come over here and ask that woman and say, hey, I seen somebody who was over here. I never seen anybody over here. Are you okay? All right, and you are. All right, nigga, it's none of your business. Get off my property. All right, get your nosy ass out of here. All right, you ain't got nothing to do. All right, this that bullshit I've been talking about. All right, yeah. Some random nigga just shows up, be fucking peeking over your show, peeking. All right, like, hey man. All right, yeah, you good? All right, she had to know here. This is from white woman to white woman. All right, let's go back here to this. All right, thank you, ma'am.
Yes. I'm a neighbor and I was wondering who, I saw someone here and I hadn't seen anyone here, so I
Okay.
was, is everything okay?
Everything's fine.
And you are?
None of your business.
Huh?
And please
What?
get off my property. Thank you.
Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am.
Huh? Huh? Get your ass up out of here, Chief. Look, they looked around like some gunshots was about to start. It probably was. Huh? Get off of my property, dude. All right. White folks keep a lot of guns and shit in their house, man. Yeah, you do. All right. Yes, you do. Especially you got some male running back and forth. There's some guns in there. All right. You see how they started walking? All right. No, time to go. Time to get out of Dodge, Charles. Time to get to digging, nigga. All right. Yep. Get on the good foot. All right. And they kept looking over their shoulder. Look. Huh? Might want to start walking harder than that. They turn around. Hey, you see the black man coming around the corner? All right. No, it's a black man coming. All right. Check his shoulders out. He got a bald head. All right. And he's directing them towards what would be off of their property. All right. Get your ass out of here. All right. I guess that wasn't a white woman speaking in there. I'm sorry. Hey, that could have been how the intercom is set up. My apology. All right. Maybe it was, but it was a woman's voice. That's what I can tell you. All right. You know, and a black man with broad shoulders, all right, started pointing to the directions of off of their property, nigga. All right. Yeah. No, it doesn't require me to say shit. All right. That way. All right. Yeah, the nerve of these niggas, man. Get your nosy ass on. Ain't nothing to see. Huh? Bottom lip hanging down. This is an outrage. I'm shocked. You won't, I bet you your goofy ass won't do it again. Think before you do it again. All right? Yeah. Some people just, guess what? Some people cool, but they just don't want to be bothered. That's possible. Man, they cool with good people. All right? They don't like a whole lot of people in their mix, man. They chilling. When they in the house, when they in the crib, all right, they kicking it. All right, and they didn't check for, ain't nobody hit their cell phone to let them know that they was coming over. So guess what? Huh? No, you're an uninvited guest. All right, and you cutting in on my personal time, nigga. All right, and you're nosy as hell. All right, no, you're nosy. All right, and you are minding my own damn business. All right, right. Get your ass up out of here. All right. Time, they say time to go. All right. Hold on, let's see what we got right here in context. We're gonna keep rolling. All right. He said, this is a devil too. A devil is really someone who causes mischief and confusion. R&B writers today may be from the UK, but R&B has been around for probably almost a century. UK didn't start pop cultures. A culture he's referring to the Beatles, but the Beatles jacked FBA music. Yeah, this is well known, man. Along with all of them other niggas, man. All right, Elvis Presley and all of these old raggedy ass niggas, they stole directly from black people. All right, stealing dances and shit. All right, put some mayonnaise on it. Put a little bit of mayonnaise on it. All right, hold on.
England started drill music.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know
Chicago started drill music. Don't come in with that.
know that.
England started.
Man, nobody want to hear that.
No.
You coming over here now? We about to have. I thought this was gonna be a good show.
So no.
Don't come.
So
you
listen.
doing the same thing that
Listen.
Jamaica do. She come over here and she start taking stuff from America.
Right. No, let me teach you something that you never know.
Try to break it down.
No, let me teach you now. UK is the start of every culture, every pop culture. UK started the Afrobeat wave.
Not Africa.
The wave.
The wave.
The wave in terms of the acceptance on the wave.
Hey, let me tell you something. Hey, you know what? Where's my glasses at? I'm tired of this shit. All right, no, because you're a lying teller. All right, that's what you are. All right, I don't give a shit how serious somebody tries to look in the face. All right, you still lying, nigga. Let me tell you about everything we talk about, where it popped off, where it did. All right, well, then that means you ain't create nothing. All right? Yeah. Yeah, quit trying to slither up underneath of something and claim recognition, man. All right? No, it's easy. I can tell you here, for Friedman, it's easy to point at what we've created because we didn't damn near put our hands and thumbs in every damn thing. Any genre and music and piece of culture in here, which he's sitting here trying to lie about, all this shit came from Friedman. All right? And we can speak to the courses of history and point this out, baby. All right? Yeah, this ain't no pissing contest amongst anything. It's just facts, man. All right? Give me 1 second.
Yes.
Okay.
UK started that wave. When it comes to your R&B music, most of your R&B.
Oh no, we're not going to do that, bro.
Listen to me.
No, we're not going to do
listen.
that.
Most of your R&B writers are from the UK.
They might be from there,
No, but listen,
you telling me that the blues and all the stuff we done, the blues started in there.
You know what I said? I said R&B. And
yeah, I'm going to say,
okay, no, and you know this.
Man.
Blues is American thing. You talking about America? R&B is not American. It's not synonymous to America alone.
It came from rhythm and blues.
No, listen, it's really. So just because you name something,
rhythm and blues, baby.
So just because you name it,
no, the blues.
Listen,
you none of this stuff.
You know what America is good at.
Ray Charles started today.
You know America is good at. So hold on. So hold on. America is the first place that had a radio station and music instruments.
Ray Charles.
Hold on. I said R&B. And
yeah, I'm gonna say
okay. No, and you know
Mississippi, man.
Blues is.
No, but listen, you telling me that the blues and all the stuff we done, the blues started in there.
You know what I said?
Yeah, you're a lying teller. That's why people don't want to hear you out, man. They don't want to lie about anything. You're going to just start lying. No room. You ain't got a lot of tickets, man. No, it's a lying ass nigga. That man know you lying. Yeah, that's why he just played with him. I'm like, you mean to tell me after all these years? Yeah. Because ain't no need to get upset at you niggas no more. We're just going to listen. He understands anywhere that he serves that up, it's going to get a large sound bite because people know it ain't true. 1 second, huh? 1 second. Mm-hmm. Checking through this stuff here. I seen the Mississippi video there. All right. Yeah, the uprising there with Aquaman and all of that. Mm-hmm. You know, Aquaman was created that day. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the chairman of the board. Mm-hmm. Yep. Hold on 1 second. Fair use.
Winnable fights. That's why Devin really looked like Debo. Maybe he can get that money with Richardson, Hitchens, and Zuffa. Maybe he could get, and maybe not take as much of a risk. What you think? You're not. They don't want to fight. They don't want to fight. That's why they all looking for fights. That's winnable fights. That's why Devin really looked like Debo and fucking Bill looked like John Gotti. They don't want to fight. They don't want to fight. These fights would have been really got made. Why? Like, bro, come on. The problem is, bro, they looking for super numbers and they not putting in super work. You got to put in super work to demand the super numbers. You know why Canelo is getting people paid? Because look at his fucking resume. Look at his resume. It's about the resume. It's not about how you look. It's not about how you dress. It's not about the girls you be with. It ain't about none of that. It's about the resume. And these little motherfuckers don't listen. You got to get the resume popping. Once you get the resume popping, the people are going to pay to see you. They're going to pay top dollar. Bud didn't get to the money by just fighting anybody. He had to get the resume. He fought for the resume. Once he got the resume, you see how he got paid? You had to get the resume, bro. You got to do it. You're not going to get to the big money. I'm not talking about.
As a matter of fact, let me be even more frank with you. Let me be more frank. They wasn't trying to give Terrence Bud Crawford shit, nigga. A fight, a title shot, nothing. Niggas was ducking them and shit. All right, I remember this shit. All right, I'm talking about ducking the shit out of him. All right. Yeah, he had to force his way in, dude. And that meant whooping ass. All right, give me one of these niggas that's notable. That's what he said. Give me one of them. Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, Danny Garcia. Give me one of these hoe ass niggas. All right. No, he was drooling at the gate. goddammit. All right, and none of them wanted to fight him, dude. This is why he ended up fighting people like Felix Diaz and Miranda and all of these other jokers here because, all right, truth be told. All right, a lot of them niggas was ducking, dude. Openly. All right. Telling you about how they getting ready to go fight a bum or some pie that ain't nobody never heard of. This is what I remember. Danny. All right. Yeah, he had Angel Garcia out here bragging about ducking people. All right. As they fought Errol Spence Jr.'s leftovers, Sammy Vasquez, nigga. All right. No, Errol Spence Jr.'s leftovers. All right. Hold on here. Fair use.
Just making $1 million. I'm talking about the big money. You don't get the big money without the resume, bro. You gotta have a resume. And you also gotta get out your comfort zone too. So if it's like you gotta go to fight in someone's hometown, that's a different story. They don't want to fight. They don't want to fight. They want easy money. When Mayweather was saying easy money, they didn't understand how he got to the easy money. They just think it's easy money. They full of shit. Most of these fighters, most of them, not all of them, most of them is full of shit. They don't want to fight nobody. Is you kidding me? Because we would see the fights. Everyone thinks they a cash cow like Tank. And you know what the difference is? Tank put shit down. That's what people, you know how many people, listen, and I know it sounds fucked up. Listen to me. You know how many people want to see a dead body? I know it's.
Damn, dude, that's cold, man. No, man, I don't know. I don't know about that. Let me tell you something about talk like that. All right. They wanted to punish Deontay Wilder because he said that next time he got in the ring, he was going to catch a body. All right. No, in the way that the Alabama Slammer was putting niggas to sleep. All right. It looked like it could be done, nigga. Huh? 6'7". Y'all remember when what Deontay Wilder boom squad when he went on his run, dude? All right, yeah, everybody got put to sleep. Everybody at some point. It was time to go to bed. All right? Bedroom slippers. You understand? All right? I'm talking about putting pajamas on niggas, dude. All right? Yes, indeed. Yeah, so the WBC put a statement out to say, hey, man, we take things like this seriously. All right? Remember, he was WBC champion, man. It was getting ready to suspend him and everything. All right? Yeah, so you got to be careful with talk like that, sir. All right? I understand what he's saying.
Sound fucked up. But you know how many people want to see a dead body?
Yeah,
When you go to it, so I'm gonna say at this point, 8 times out of 10, if you go to a tank fight, you're gonna see a dead body. You know what I'm saying? That's what we pay for. We pay for the blood, the guts. You know what I'm saying? We pay for that. We want to see somebody get their head chopped off. When they used to go to the Colosseum in the Roman days, they wanted to see a man get torn apart by a tiger. This is the things they wanted to see. I don't give a fuck if you a doctor. I don't give a fuck if you a lawyer. I don't care who you are, a therapist. You could be whatever. All of us have that little part inside of us that we would love to see some gory shit, some crazy shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So when you go to a Tank Davis fight and you see this little midget come out, this little light-skinned boy with the braids, and then he socked this shit out somebody, and then they go out, that's what we pay to see. That's what these guys don't understand. So when they run in their mouth and they saying, I'm gonna knock somebody out, then you go in there and don't even fight like you try to knock somebody out. And then when you do knock somebody out, you want us to glorify it when it's a guy who already was beat in his mind. Come on, gangy. You gotta listen, you gotta get in there with the best and put that fucking work in. If you're not putting the work in, you gotta at least be showing us dead bodies. They wanted to see Mike Tyson. You know why? Because of the dead bodies. They wanted to see Roy Jones. You know why? Because he's gonna put it on the show and then he's gonna show you a dead body. You understand what I'm trying to say? We want to see Benavidez. You know why? It's going to be a body at the end of that shit. We want to see Inoue. You know why they want Inoue? He sells a consistent 55,000 in Japan. You know why? They want to see the dead bodies.
Bodies.
For the bodies. It's the bodies.
Yeah. I don't know about all this dead bodies talk, man. All right. Yeah, you black talk, man. Fed show up to your house, you strange niggas. All right. Yeah. I was with you until we got to the dead bodies thing, man. I was in between moving some stuff around. I was trying to hurry up to go run, to pause, to go skip. I don't have an opinion about that, man. All right, I don't. Not talking like that. All right. No, what do you want me to say? All right. What's up, Roy G? Welcome back, Roy G. We're in the building. All right. Welcome back, man. I see you in the building. Yeah, we capturing and gathering some of our people little by little. Don't forget to support the channel, man. Don't forget to show your love. We're still flopping out of the mud here. All right. Once again, shouts out to our brother Steady Mob in there in the Cash App. Much love, much respect. Hold on one second.
Be quiet. We'll do 3 10-minute rounds. I'm gonna be quiet. We'll do 3 10-minute rounds. I won't say nothing. I ain't disrespectful like y'all. I know how to debate. I've been doing it for years. And I'm undefeated. You just be another one in the boneyard.
Man, whose peoples is this? Hey. Oh, wait a goddamn minute. I put my glasses on. I had to take a look. I'm checking this thoroughly, man. Man, who's what you mean? Whose peoples is this, man? What type of bullshit is going on? All right? I ain't never heard of this nigga, man. All right? No, whose peoples is this? Hold on.
That's it. And we'll roll the milk over your bones.
This LeVar Ball.
And that's a fact. So does this look like a jail Tariq Nasheed? Does it? By the way, this is Teotihuacan, Mexico, right here, the Pyramid of the Sun. The Pyramid of the Moon is behind me, and the Pyramid of Quetzalcoatl is behind this. They deconstructed it. I gotta ask you, Tariq Nasheed, does this look like a jail? Yo, Tariq Nasheed, because you accused me of jail babble, right? Hey, Tariq Nasheed, does this look like a jail? Because it don't look like a jail to me. This looks like Cholula. This looks like the largest pyramid on the planet.
And nigga. So, all right. You know why people love Tariq Nasheed? Because he's down to earth, man, and he's one with the people. All right. And he ain't going to have a debate with you in Mars about pyramids and stars, nigga. All right. Yeah, that's why this is crazy. All right. This is why you're crazy. All right. That's why you're crazy. All right. Because if you go in there for them Twitter spaces to talk to Tariq, man, which it's a privilege you get for him to go ahead to open his platform for anybody to come up there to say whatever. All right. Everybody's not going to agree with what you have to say here. It could be off. All right. No, that doesn't mean a term that somebody wants to plebiscite babble, nigga. That's what he meant about the jail stuff. All right. No, he's going to prove my point here. All right. He is already.
That I'm climbing right here. Does this look like a jail picture, Tariq?
This damn pyramid. Look at this.
Tariq.
Yeah, laughing at his own. That ain't nothing funny. What's funny? No, you're crazy, nigga. All right. That nigga's crazy. Look at no, who people's? All right, whose people's is this? Huh? Huh? Yeah, something's wrong in here, dude. All right. I better stop not looking at some of these mental health illnesses we got out here, dude. All right. Yeah, what's funny?
Is it a jail here? Is there a jail here? You ever been here? I don't think you have. I don't think you have. You don't know enough information to know where to go. You don't even know enough information to know where to even go to. You just take trips just to go anywhere. Yeah, you don't want this work, my man. Does that look like a jail right there?
What work, nigga? Sounds like unemployment to me, nigga. Sounds like unemployment. That doesn't sound like work. That ain't no damn work. Sounds like the back of the swap meet office to me. All right. Yeah. And you ain't getting a bargain neither. And guess what? You ain't even getting a bargain. All right. Not at all. Nope. What is this? All right. Let me go ahead and look at this stuff in here politically, man. And they got me in here. Hey, look, I'm trying to sort out all the bull crap, man. Please don't mind me. All right. Trying to have some understanding around here. Good evening, family. We're straightening out paperwork. All right. Yes, indeed. Fair use.
This post right here should scare the hell out of everybody. And it's exactly why Clay Edwards will never, ever live in a Democrat-controlled or minority-majority city, county, or state again for as long as I live, if I can help it. This was posted in one of the real talk type community groups called Ocean Springs Talk of the Town. And it's in reference to the Nolan Wells case down in Ocean Springs, Mississippi, where the young black boy went out to Horn Island on 4th of July with a boatload of his white friends. He chose to stay, allegedly accidentally drowned, waiting on the investigation to be completed, toxicology report to come out, autopsy, all that good stuff. And look, it has caused an absolute frenzy here in Mississippi and around the country, especially in the Southeast, where we have a lot of minorities. Somebody posted this: the whole county needs to be shut down. All positions need to be rehired with lawful people who are not in the buddy system, hashtag justice for Nolan. And what they're saying there is they need people who will go and arrest innocent people because, well, they said so. Man, if that doesn't scare you, I don't know what does. for black folks to have spent the last 30, 40, 50, 60 years telling us how that's what happened to them and they want equality now. No, they don't want equality. They want revenge. And I ain't going to be the one to allow it to happen.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. No more boxing stuff I got here in the following here. Some of the stuff I'm going to go over here and other things. Oh, well. We have something in the cases of the lawsuit with Bill Haney. And he's talking about Bill Haney putting a lawsuit on Ryan Garcia for assault. Y'all remember the loss that he suffered? You know, for that, the man tested positive for PEDs. Proper protocol needed to be put in place. And yeah, that was pressing charges too. All right. That way you're making sure that the sanctioning bodies, they're doing their job. So sometimes for the WBC and others, they like to drag their feet. And in the cases of these investigations or what have you, like Dev didn't find out what was going on with his situation until a week later, which is very irresponsible, dude. All right, he's sitting around thinking he done lost and every damn thing else. The whole time you've been cheated. This nigga's been on a full celebration tour and shit. All right, drinking and on stage with YG and all. It's like, come on, dude. All right, hold on one second.
I'm not gonna lie, straight up. And I told Mr. Haney and I told Haney that's where my frustration came from. I'm like, lawsuit, what? Battery, what? What we doing? Why we pull back the lawsuit? I thought y'all wanted to change my, so I went on through all of that. Okay. All he had to do was rematch. That's it. Right? And he has yet to do that. He has yet to do that. He gonna have to do that. And then now we just hear that Ryan Garcia said that he's not gonna do the rematch. I'm like, come on, dog. Like, what we doing, man? This, what is this sport turn into? It's straight up prima donna. This is straight up terrible. It's horrible for the sport, man. This generation right here, man, gotta be the most softest, dumbest, stupidest, most. I don't know, man. I don't know what's up with y'all, bro. Y'all divas. All of y'all straight divas, man. For real. Damn, I wish I was in this generation, man. I swear I wish I was in this generation. I wish I was about 15 years younger, man. Oh, I wish I was 15 years younger. Damn. Because y'all just soft, bro. Seriously. Make the fight happen for the fans, bro. Make it happen for the fans.
Just trying to clear up some of the noise in to get some air, man. It's too damn hot. In order to take a look here at the highlights of the Mississippi uprising. Yeah, this feels a little bit better here.
In the water, there was trouble in them Alabama water. Fade in the water. Fade in the water, children. Fade in the water. There was trouble in them Alabama water.
Somebody said there's a fade in the water. There's a fade in the water. There's a fade in the water. Them one fountain called us from the water. There's a fade in the water. There's a fade in the water. There's a fade in the water. Them white folks and called us from the water.
Up. A Montgomery uprising, man. That's what that was. Nothing but heroes, man. I always tell people about things like that. If you participate in something like that, man, you got something to tell your grandkids for the rest of your life, man. No, all the niggas that was fighting, man. All these niggas were with pink shorts on, swim shorts, with a camera in your hand, nigga, you ain't shit. All right? With every person that was down there fighting, all right? Man, you got stories to tell your grandkids. All right? Until you die, nigga. All right? No, that'll always be significant. All right? About how you held it down. You understand? No, a young black brother, Dana Dane, was getting jumped on by some white folks by the water. All right? Well, he got jumped on. All right? All he asked them to do was move their boat, man. That's it. Move your funky ass boat. I'm not sure if he went to go ahead to move it for him or whatever he did, but he ended up getting himself there. All right? He ended up being attacked here, and after that, shortly after that, black folks went to squad up, dude. They got their ass whooped by everybody, young, old, male, female. Yeah. We are a community ass whooping. I'm glad I got past this early, man. People are showing this again now. All right. But I was ahead of the curve this morning. Earlier, I was talking about mints. So everybody now, a lot of folks now are going back to retweet and share this damn story. And here it is right here. Nothing to make it look good. All right. Because what it does for Vince is it excuses him from any political conversation, nigga, for the rest of his life. All right. You got a wig on, nigga. All right. You got to tell us what's going on first. No, first you got to tell us what's going on. All right. Before we listen to anything political or about artifacts or how much history and, all right, what's going on with you with that red lipstick on and a wig, nigga. All right. Yeah, what are you doing? All right. And pumps and shit. Red pumps. All right. No, he look like he got some side work with the Democrats, nigga. Or some other side work. Hold on here. All right. According to police surveillance, yeah, he a degenerate, man. All right. Yeah. I don't care. I don't care. I don't give a shit. All right. Yeah, nigga, pull your drawers up in the back, nigga. All right. You're trifling. You understand? Right. Yeah, pull your hind parts up in the back, nigga. All right. Right. Right, hold on here. Woman says that biopsy something mix up led to an unnecessary hysterectomy. Oh my god, man, women be catching hell, dude. Y'all do, our sisters, man, especially talk about the medical field. You got to be careful. All right. Shit, for these black women, they always trying to make you, when you have a baby, they're trying to make you get a C-section here, dude, so you can't have no kids no more. All right. Yeah, trying to mess your shit up. All right. Like you can't have a normal birth like these things are supposed to pop off. They always trying to do some janky shit. All right. Like it's mandatory. You need to get a C-section. No, you don't. All right. Big ass scar going across. All right. No disrespect, babies. All right. Yeah, man. But they be trying to set some of our sisters up, man. Hold on. Fair use.
I had to contact my kids to let them know that I have 5 years to live and I'm going to die because I have aggressive cancer. I started contacting other attorneys to try to get trust funds that way I could leave my house in a trust for my kids. My sons, they went into a deep depression. It took a big hold over my family.
Total hysterectomy, which, as Dr. Edmonds said, is the removal of her cervix, her uterus, her ovaries, fallopian tubes, and 4 lymph nodes. On June 2nd, she received a call from her doctors to have a follow-up appointment. During that follow-up appointment, she was told
Agenda need to be condemned. All right. So yeah, now they're gonna start to come after your black ass, Jamel Hill. And you ain't got no black friends, nigga. So you out there. Yeah, all this kikiing with Jake Paul, talking about some, do you think knocking out a black man was racist? All right, laughing with Carrie Champion, all right, her and her white husband. All right. No, the wolves will be on you, dude. Mm-hmm. No, look out for it. No, it's already here. Mm-hmm. Anybody caught up and mixed into this bullshit, nigga, is in a world of trouble here. All right, because the thing is they want to punish somebody for some of this alphabet business, but they don't want it to be this white girl here, though she's the cause of it. All right. Yeah, so they got to keep juggling around in this shit. You got coaches with t-shirts on and all of this strange shit. All right. Yeah, man. If you're going to do something to her, do it. All right. Yeah. Well, trust me, we as the people, I don't give a shit, man. It ain't that damn deep. All right. Not at all. That's why Jamel Hill should have just shut up, dude, and stay out of that. All right. But when you bootlicking and you're trying to get every opportunity that you can't help yourself. All right. No, that's why I say a person who supports everything supports nothing, nigga. All right. You're just in a world of confusion. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Yeah. Now you got to fight them jokers off your back. Mm-hmm. All right. The important. All right. Maya Angelou. All right. Whoopi Goldberg. All right. Yeah. All right. No, I mean, it's just the truth. All right. Yeah, most of them. All right. Yeah, them jokers you talk about on that line of thing. Mm-hmm. That's one thing they got in common. Mm-hmm. Shit. Hold on, this is your president right here. Give me 1 second. All right. I said Trump was over here. Did Trump just do something here? Hold on, give me 1 second. No, Tasha K was not in the mood to deal with Cindy. All right. I don't give a shit, man. All right. What, did Cindy get roasted or something? You got too much stuff in here mixed up, man. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to go and weed stuff out here. If she got roasted, then I want to hear that. All right. Yeah, Tasha K still my girl, man. Yes, indeed. All right, and they got Luka Doncic's business everywhere about that 50 million. It must be true. All right. Okay, what is this here? Yeah, man, that's a bunch of bullshit on here, man. Yeah, I just had a good story. I don't know what happened to it. Give me 1 second. Okay, I know this dude. Those are the insurance people in here. Jim Jones, hilarious, blames Fabulous for making him ride an e-bike across Brooklyn Bridge. All right, man. Well, shout out to him and Fabulous. This is the story I was looking for. All right, Trump signs another executive order to end birthright citizenship for foreigners who should who should have never been allowed here. All right, does it go far enough? And my answer there to that is no, dude. It's going to go in the same process it did before. All right, but there is some sense and things behind this. All right, because it only has to pick up through the courts one time, just once. All right, yeah, and stick. All right, for you to have something. He already got pretty close with this shit here. All right, to the point where they just told you that he couldn't do that, but they did allow some other things here as far as what you can call a victory towards him. All right, being able to deport some of these jokers. That's what you got all the belly aching for. All right, talking about some give them 2 extra weeks and all that shit. All right, that was all around the same situation. Mm-hmm.
Now, if we could talk, Steve, maybe you could
I don't give a
discuss what we're dealing with on birthright citizenship. We had a very unfortunate decision in the Supreme Court concerning birthright. It was close, but a very, very unfortunate decision. So we're making adjustments because it's very unfair.
The president is using his authority as commander-in-chief to sign first an executive order using the new ruling the Supreme Court issued to expand the definitions of people who are ineligible for birthright citizenship. That includes, for example, alien enemies of the United States, members of foreign terrorist organizations, and large categories of people who lobby and act on behalf of foreign governments. And so with taking this action, it ensures that large numbers of people who wrongly would be getting birthright citizenship will no longer be eligible for those benefits. The second action that he's taking, which is especially historic, is for the first time ever in American history to ban birth tourism.
You got folks, man, in America. All right, foreigners. All right, who got having a baby over here in America, brochures and shit, nigga. All right, they got whole houses that they own, dude. All right, pregnant women. Whole basis here is to drop the load here in America so you can collect them benefits, dude. All right, no, they just caught something like a ring of 13 of them, dude. All right, yeah, this is some serious shit. All right, so when he used the term birth tourism, he's talking about folks specifically coming over here to get these benefits. All right, yeah. Well, that's why you're here. All right, no, you're not here to go to Disney World, nigga, to go and chill. And, all right, no, you're here to drop that load. All right. No, if you come from a failed state and a failed nation, your nation needs to get that in order. It should not be no ring around the rosy sneaking Da Vinci Code here, dude. All right? Yeah. On how to get your peoples on real quick. Trump is snatching them options off the table, nigga. No more, yeah, no more coming over here dropping that load, nigga. All right? You got to take your load with you. The child has been sit back in here. And this is even further than anything else. Like your kids are being conceived in Mexico. You're getting pregnant in Mexico in these spots and dropping the load over here. All right. So with Trump's administration, they said no more, nigga. Mm-hmm. Nope. You got to take your kids with you. Nope. Nah. Nope. Not right.
Benefits ultimately to the voting booth and all the other rights and privileges that belong solely to Americans. So that practice of birth tourism is, as of the signing of this order,
You ain't got to go, man, but you got to get out of here. And you're going to have to take little Manuel with you, too. Little Vargas. Yeah, you got to go, too. All right? No disrespect to him, man, but your peoples ain't living right. All right? Yeah, you got to go with them. There ain't no more of that. All right? Yeah, that's what the president said. Nigga, don't get mad at me. All right? And he said, this is what happens when you invite clown shows, when you invite clowns to the show, to your team. All right, hold on. To the clowns that show to your teams, LeBron James and media fanboys that will ruin the Sixers. I understand what you're saying. So in other words, Nick Wright is up in here, all right, spewing bullshit again. All right. I don't like Nick Wright. I never have. All right. Some people just, goddamn it. All right. Yeah, man. A lifetime of bullshit. All right. He's never on the right end of any conversation. All right. He isn't. He be saying some crazy, stupid ass shit. All right. Talking about legends. Yeah, man. Man, it's not all of this shit, man, of being contrary or you thinking outside of the box, man. To me, he's a younger version of Skip Bayless. That's what Nick Wright is to me. All right, that's it. All right, hold on here. Fair use.
Jalen, this is a league full of super dynamic athletic wings. We need you to guard one of them every single night. And Jalen, of everyone on the team, on the starting five, I should say, you're pretty clearly the worst passer.
Nigga, shut your stinking ass up, nigga. He's a world champion. What are you talking about? The biggest priority is LeBron James, nigga. Stop it. All right, he's old. He's the man that may not be able to keep up. All right. Yeah, let's talk reality. He's trying to beat around the bushes. What are you even saying, man? All right. No, this is why I understand now niggas don't want the fanboys to start surrounding the 76ers. Because then you got weird niggas like him standing out front. All right. No, now he gets to stand around. All right. That's the problem with this. And I tell y'all over there, Philly is going to become one big damn circus. Didn't I say that? All right. No, this is why you ain't going to be able to win one.
Pretty clearly the worst passer. It's the biggest weakness of your game. The playmaking portion. And you're a high turnover guy. That is that's part of the reason the analytics community doesn't love you. So you're not going to have the ball in your hands a ton. You're going to score. You're going to get 20. But I don't think you're getting 26, and I don't think you're getting 28, and I know you're not getting 30, and we're really going to ask a lot of you on defense.
Sir, Jaylen Brown is one of the best two-way players, hands down, in the league. We just need you to sit your funky ass down somewhere, Nick Wright, and get out of the way. And don't be sitting here telling nobody what the hell they need to do. All right? You can't even get your own job right, nigga. How you going to tell him how to do his? All right? No, people don't even like you, dude. All right? No, he's one of the worst reporters. Him and that other fat dude from over there from Cleveland. All right? LeBron called him a fanboy or something like that. All right? It was something, yeah, some of the worst reporters, dude. This is trash. All right? Like I said, you're a young Skip Bayless. All right? No, and they're willing to pay you for right now, dude. All right? But none of this shit that you bring to ESPN, any of these platforms, is substance, nigga. You're just an irritant. All right? That's it. All right? Yeah, somebody with no skills, no nothing in here. Nick Wright. All right? You're equivalent to Jason Whitlock to us, nigga. All right? Telling some basketball player what they need to do. All right? Shit. I'm talking about he's half-assed at his job. He ain't even good. All right? Right. At least be good at your own profession. All right. Shit. Niggas can't wait for you to take a day off, nigga. All right. Like, God damn it, man. Just don't come in here right now. All right. Shit. All right. That's how they feel about Nick Wright. I don't know nobody. I don't know a lot of people that like Nick Wright, dude. I don't. All right. I'm thinking about it right now. Nope. 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 Not even him. Nope. Mm-hmm. Okay, showing the gather step back with Akeem Olajuwon. I don't need to see that. I don't know what I saved that for. Mm-hmm. Yeah, gather step back with Hakeem the Dream. Yeah, he was schooling niggas at the end of his career, getting some of these young players in the group. Mm-hmm. But let's go ahead to the GOAT discussion, man, since people gonna go ahead and mess with it anyway. All right. No, and it says the NBA GOAT debate has finally been settled. The players and representatives in all generations supported Michael Jordan, not LeBron. The survey results have been announced. All right. Damn. Man, I'm not in here the person to downgrade Braun's career, all right, to praise Mike or to do vice versa. I'm one of those people that told you that you can still appreciate Westbrook and Kevin Durant. You ain't got to choose a side, nigga. All right, and they might not fool with each other. All right, but you can like both basketball players. All right, right. You missing out in here carrying some haterism for no damn reason. All right, you missing out. All right, shit. Westbrook was balling out of control for years, nigga. He averaged a triple double for 3 years, dude. He was balling out of control. All right, shit. And if it's so goddamn easy, you go do it. Niggas can't even do that on a regular damn basketball court just to get a triple double. All right, yeah, let alone to average that motherfucker for 3 years. All right, shit, that's a bad man. All right, let's go on over here to Bron. Mm-hmm.
LeBron James and Michael Jordan, two of the greatest players the game has ever seen. Different eras, different styles, but the same question, who's the real GOAT? In this video, we're hearing from the people who know best. The current NBA stars, the legends who shaped the game, the rising young talents, and even the elite coaches. We'll also hear from the rare few who went toe-to-toe with both. But first up, nobody knows better than the players themselves. So who do the best players in the game today think is the greatest of all time? LeBron or Jordan?
Who's mine? Yeah. I mean, me personally, I'd go with Jordan. I'm going with Jordan. That's my pick. LeBron and Kobe, they're probably tied for second. Like
6 championships, he never lost. 5 MVPs. He took 2 years off when he was the best player, and then he won 3 in a row. I mean, LeBron is definitely one of the greatest, but I think what Mike did is just incredible.
It all comes full circle, you know, being around here with Michael. Obviously, I wear 45 because of my baseball and basketball with Michael. But to be here, you know, it's a great honor that the NBA is paying him. But, you know, he's the greatest basketball player of all time, you know, and he always will be.
LeBron is the GOAT. He's so dynamic and he's so unselfish that he's been able to get all his teammates involved while, you know, dominating when he has to.
Michael Jordan, all the rings he has, he's the greatest of all time.
MJ or LeBron?
Mike, obviously. Kobe, too.
Is he better than Michael Jordan? Speaking of history,
No.
has he reached that?
No. I would say that he's on his own lane.
MJ is MJ. Like, we all wanted to be like Mike. But what LeBron has been able to do and how he can control a game and to do it this long, like going to the finals year after year after year. Bron went 8 or 9 straight.
9 straight.
Like, MJ took a break right in the heat of that shit. Bron ain't taking no break. You know what he did? Went again and again and again and again.
With different guys every time.
So, for me, that's why it's Bron over MJ for me. And on top of that, the talent nowadays is way better.
So huge Michael Jordan fan.
This is disgusting. You don't have any grounds to do this. This is why I don't respect this from Draymond Green, to tell somebody that the talent was way better. You're out of line. All right, people are more athletic than. All right, let's go ahead to put that. But the cases of Rick Mahorn or any one of these old niggas, All right, goddamn hand checking. All right. No, y'all ain't gotta go through shit. All these crying, flopping ass, big soft ass niggas y'all got on the court, Draymond, stop playing. All right. Jordan was bleeding, nigga. This dude had to he had to experience the Jordan rules, nigga. All right. It was never no LeBron James rules. All right. That's how good he was. He had actual moves, nigga, not just standing at the goddamn 3-point line all day. All right. And he can give you that if you need it. All right. He was an assassin, nigga. He was not looking to pass the ball. He was looking to give you work. LeBron James is a Magic Johnson, dude. That's what he is. All right. With a more vicious offensive streak with the Duncan. All right. But you go ahead and you highlight him player for player. It's apples and oranges trying to compare them. All right. No, he's a completely different player. All right. Shit, Bron gonna get his teammates involved. That's part of his game. Jordan don't give a shit one way or the other. All right. No, he'll get a ball to you. He's getting triple double team. All right. Of course. All right. When it come down to him getting the last shot, he's getting that. It's not going in the hands of Kyrie Irving, nigga. All right. He's taking the last joint. All right. And I'm talking about when you had big stankin' niggas like Charles Oakley that'll slap the shit out you, nigga. All right. Y'all niggas are soft. All right. You're soft, dude. All right. No, everybody taking days off and shit. Don't nobody want to play a whole bunch of games and nothing. All right. The NBA got to tell y'all got to play at least 60 games to even qualify for an award, nigga. All right. That's because you're soft. All right. Right there. I don't want to hear this shit. No, y'all like y'all niggas want to sit back here to argue this, man. It ain't nothing to argue about. All right. No, Bron ain't have to line up across from damn Dennis Rodman, nigga. All right. Strapping your boots down. All right. Real defenders, nigga. Real cats in here whose reputation was based on, all right, putting wood on you. All right. They might not even score a whole bunch of points, but their whole job, all right, was to make sure that you had the hardest day of your life, nigga. All right. Yeah. And basketball teams kept players like that around. All right. Shit. No, nowadays they really ain't got no use for you. All right. Shit. If you hit somebody too hard, nigga, Joe Dumars will show up, nigga. All right. Yeah. And suspend your ass indefinitely. All right. Yep.
Going to the finals year after year after year. Bron went 8 or 9 straight.
9 straight.
Like, MJ took a break and right in the heat of that shit. Bron ain't taking no break. You know what he did? Went again and again and again and again.
With different guys every time.
So, for me, that's why it's Bron over MJ for me. And on top of that, the talent nowadays is way better.
A huge Michael Jordan fan. Like that was the mythical. I've never seen full games or seen him play in person. All you get are these highlights. You got game winners. In my head, I'm like, oh, he does it all. Like this is like the best dude to ever do it. And then LeBron comes in like 2003, and we start watching him. And then I get older, and I start realizing more about basketball, and my mind for the game understands how hard certain stuff is. I don't know when it changed, but there was somewhere.
Man, this is Alex Caruso. And it's like, yes, it goes in here, accolade, stat for stat, moving, doing things as a unit and as a whole team. But in those cases of seeing that Cleveland or whatever team Bron was with wasn't the best team that we've seen do that in this era. The best team we've seen do that as a collective is the Golden State Warriors. All right, let's just keep it a beam. All right. No, even to going back and then getting another chip later on. All right. Yeah. Playing as a collective and as a team. All right. The problem is when you go ahead to recite Bron's name, you got to look at the backstabbing. You got to look at all the traded players around, nigga. All right. Looking at a nigga like you confused after you done got him traded. Like you don't know what's going on. Oh, man, I didn't even know. Oh, God, man. Get your phony ass out of here, nigga. All right. This is where he's did a whole lot of his career, dude. All right. Anthony Davis got one eyebrow, nigga. That whole eyebrow went up. All right. When he found out that he was leaving for Luka. All right. Yeah, that eyebrow went up. All right. He was like, man, what the hell's going on? All right. Bron looking stupid, man. Oh, no. Man. All right? Yeah, his whole career. All right? I don't want to hear this shit. All right? Yeah, Jordan had a few players, couple cats, dude. All right? To get this shit cracking. All right? And once he got his formula, that's what he got his 3 Ps with, nigga. All right? Wasn't all this shopping and going over here and bullshitting there. And no, dude. Being a diva in the big decision, the decision. All right? Get your old ass over here, nigga, and let's get it cracking. All right? Stop bullshitting. All right? Yeah, LeBron is known for lying, dude. That's why Russell Westbrook didn't fool with him. All right? Russ ain't fool with that nigga. All right? He said, "Hi, The Godfather is your favorite movie, but you don't know no lines from the movie, nigga." All right? Yeah, get out of here. All right? Shit.
Around the year 6, 7, 8 for LeBron.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here when a LeBron James cruise. This conversation always bothers me because it's just like, man, come on, look how soft these niggas is. You see this shit. All right? Yeah, what's the nigga named Nurkic? His big funky ass, after Draymond fouled him, he was talking about pressing charges, nigga. All right? He was talking about pressing charges. All right? These niggas is soft, man. All right? No, you ain't gonna tell me nothing. All right? I watched Bill, what you got, caught right out there, dude. All right? God damn it. Bleeding, scratching folks. Niggas is bleeding and shit. All right? Yeah, dude. I'm talking about real battles with old niggas, Robert Parrish, and with their damn socks pulled all the way up to their kneecaps, nigga. All right? Yeah, and it's going down. All right? Yes. All right? Hand checking, all of that. It's going down, dude. A nigga will clothesline your ass out the air. You ain't gonna be all little and shit running to the hole. All right? Hell no. All right? Them little ass ribs is gonna be hurting. All right? Yes, indeed. All right? No, you'll stop that shit real quick. All right? Yeah. Keep your goddamn feet on the ground, nigga. All right? Yes, indeed. What you think the Jordan rules was? Huh? No, Dennis Rodman spelled it out a little bit more clear. All right? What he said was that anytime Jordan tried to take off, you put him right in the ground. All right? No, that's what he said. All right? What the hell's going on here? That's what Dennis said. All right, hold on here. Yep. What the hell is all of this trash, man? We got plenty of garbage here this evening. All right, I'm gonna have to sort out. Future, all right, explodes. Beyonce stole, all right, drunken love from me. Man, I don't want to hear this shit. All right, here we go again. All right, we have kids. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Is that Vince Mensa? Give me 1 second. No, that ain't him. That's a nigga that looks like Vince Mensa. Okay. All right, my bad. Anyhow, man. No, I'm all for this, man. I am. Much love. I got to go ahead to see what I got around here. All right. I ain't just going to be flipping through stuff in here. And I damn sure ain't listening to the LeBron James discussion. I'll be back in a minute.